Yo, what's up? It's my mum's boy Chico being back at it again, and we are reacting to another video today. A video that was dropped 2 days ago by Fooly. I'll leave his link in the description down below. And it's all about TimTheTatman and pretty much what everyone's been saying about all these Warzone streamers and what they think of Battlefield 6. And Fooly, he just comes out right out and says it. He's didn't hold nothing back. I've only watched a little bit of it, so we're going to play it. We're going to react to it. As I said, I will leave his link down in the description below. Check him out. Get him to 70,000 subscribers. He does some pretty good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna have a look, and we're gonna see whether we can. Yeah, we'll react to it.
You know, guys, to start out this video, I want to give you guys like a very direct, positive message, honestly. You guys know about tough love, right? Where you can care for a person or a thing or an idea, but you can still be critical, you can still be real about it. That's kind of how I feel about TimTheTatman in this specific circumstance, because to get very real right now, you know, I heard about his health complications very recently, and honestly, it was very heartbreaking. I genuinely...
And I didn't know that he had any health complications or health issues. So leave a comment down below if you know why he's got some health issues, because obviously he's kept it quiet.
He did feel very sympathetic towards the situation. I hope he's doing fine, truly and honestly. And that's why I didn't make a follow-up video on him sooner. But even with that said, you know, TimTheTatman, unfortunately, he still came out here with some bullshit about Call of Duty, about Battlefield 6, about BRs, which is why we gotta tell him straight up, man. Yo, TimTheTatman, just with love, of course. Please shut the fuck up. Please! Oh, and of course, it goes without saying, please do not harass him over any of these comments or opinions of his, because that's just not cool.
Hang on, you don't want anyone to harass him, but you've posted up a video about him that people are going to watch, and then they're going to go and harass him.
All right, we don't do that on this channel, but I'm still going to get into it. And before we do, please cock slap the shit out of the like button right now and subscribe if you're new down in the comments below. Hashtag F7. We're on the way to 70,000 subscribers.
What the fuck is that?
Battlefield 6 giveaway, a free copy on Steam. Join the live stream on Sunday, guys. And without further ado, let's get right in.
Bro, take a breath. Breathe.
Into it. So TimTheTatman, I just want to give you guys some context here before he starts talking about the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale, which I know is a very juicy topic for all of you guys. I want you guys to hear his thoughts initially on the Black Ops 7 Verdansk Warzone map.
Bro, I think Chad, I genuinely think there's just two new POIs. And I mean, to be fair, what do I expect? I don't really expect anything.
Damn, thank you for the prompt. Appreciate it, Logan.
To be honest.
Hell yeah, Chad, same for dance. Let's go. Let's go.
I said
I'd be laughing too. I'd be laughing too.
Warzone's on the back burner, boys. You know, I get it.
So a couple of things here, right? This is going to set the groundwork for everything else he has to say about Battlefield 6 BR. Keep in mind, it is very, very obvious that TimTheTatman, and honestly fucking nobody else with common sense, thinks anything positive about Warzone in Black Ops 7. It's literally just Verdansk, at least to launch with, and it's just two new POIs. Who the fuck is actually excited about that? Fucking nobody. But it's
I think, yeah, I mean, we aren't. Us Battlefield 6 people, or us Battlefield people all in general, and we're not excited about it. The only people that are excited about it are your Warzone streamers like Swag and TimTheTatman and that, because it's where they get their money. They don't get this game because it's not, yeah, they just don't get it. It's not clickable.
Very interesting how he recognizes that Warzone is going to be on the back burner for this upcoming Call of Duty title, because the BR in that game is frankly just not fucking interesting at all. We have a little bit of a reactception here because he's reacting to Swag, who is also clearly not very fond about the Battle Royale.
Oh, he's fucking hammering everybody. I mean, yeah, that looks like Swag. That has to be Swag. Yeah, that's Swag without his swag.
In Black Ops 7. Keep all of that in mind, okay? He does not like Warzone in its current state. It's very important because this next clip is him talking about the Battle Royale mode in BF6.
I think Battlefield 6 is a very well done shooter. But for me personally, for replayability's sake, for me, this is not for I'm not telling you you have to feel this. I'm not trying to gaslight you into feeling this. For replayability, I'm hoping that the battle royale is very good.
See, this is what's very interesting, is that he's extremely hopeful about the BR mode in Battlefield 6, which honestly is a good thing. I think everybody should be hopeful that it's not complete and utter dog shit, otherwise it would genuinely be a complete waste of time. But this is my argument. He is hopeful for the BR for all the wrong reasons. He wants it to be good for the replayability of Battlefield 6. But as we've showcased in the past, this guy is all about BRs. He's all about Call of Duty in recent times. If he's talking about games, he gets invited to the COD event, so obviously he has an association with...
Yeah. So he's not going to bag out Warzone, the new Warzone in Battlefield, in Black Ops 7. He's not going to bag it out.
With Activision. Believe it or not, I don't care if you disagree, it is a fact. Of course, he plays Marvel Rivals and all these other games that he's actually very fond of, but that's the point. He actually likes those fucking games. He doesn't like current Warzone, which is why he wants some type of replayability in one of these games, and it can't be Call of Duty because Warzone fucking blows cock. So the reason he wants a BR in Battlefield 6 is already disingenuous. It's not that he actually thinks it'll complement Battlefield 6, it's the fact that he wants a Warzone alternative. And instead of putting his energy into, I don't know, giving some actual critiques of Warzone that could be beneficial for the future of that shit, at least on video to spread awareness, instead of doing anything productive like that, he simply wants the Battlefield 6 BR to do all the fucking work for him and just drag him and his audience and his streams, and at the end of the day, his fucking money opportunity.
Yeah. That is 100% correct. What he's saying there, his money opportunities that's what Swag's after. That's what TimTheTatman's after. Because as I said before, the Battlefield 6 and the BR isn't going to be a clippable. It's not a clippable game. It's not going to be a game that's fast paced it's a battlefield. That's what it's called. It's called Battlefield. It's going to be a game where you get into it. Like some of these games now go for a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, sometimes an hour, some of these games, and he wants to be able to make money out of it. And the BR in this ain't going to be one of those ones where people are going to want to sit and watch him for an hour, but we want to play it for an hour.
Over there instead of Warzone. If you are a streamer, specifically a Call of Duty oriented or associated streamer, your opinions on anything Battlefield 6 related, anything Battlefield 6 BR related is going to get picked apart. You're going to get torn apart on social media if that is your target audience. And unfortunately, that's exactly what TimTheTatman is. And I mention that because Tim has a very unique perspective on streamers that ruin games, or the claim that they do.
I think that a lot of the gaming community thinks that like streamers genuinely did ruin gaming. Oh, really? How about this, chat? How about I just
what the fuck was that? Oh, wait.
Completely, and I'm a gambling streamer. Then I can't. And let's just fucking, I'll make parlays.
Now, I know he was trying to be comical and ironic on purpose, but making the example that you would give up streaming video games to stream gambling is literally why these people do not respect your opinion or the opinions of any other Call of Duty streamer that is playing Battlefield 6. Or any other game in general, is because the nature of streaming is exactly this. You play the fucking video game, you be as entertaining as possible, and then you get a shit ton of donations, a shit ton of subscriptions, memberships, etc., etc. All of us fucking do it. I stream from time to time, but I'm gonna be straight up. If you got any type of cash flow from streaming, trust me, that shit looks very, very appealing, which...
I stream and I get nothing because I stream because I like people watching me play video games and I like playing video games. I don't do it for the money, but these big streamers, they cashed in on it when COVID hit.
Honestly, plays into the inauthenticity of any of these streamers, especially coming from Call of Duty, that have an opinion on a game like Battlefield 6. Because as we stated, it's not that they actually care about the game, at least this is not the way that they're fucking explaining it. It's not that they care about the well-being of the game or the well-being of the community. It's that they want more opportunities at content, which gives them more opportunity at making some fucking money. My message to TimTheTatman and all these other giant streamers: you already have the money cheat code. You do not need to persuade your audience into a certain game or into a certain line of thought about a different game that you're not even from for the sake of money. You might paint it out to be that, oh man, I just want to have the replayability factor, I just want to have fun on a different game. Whether you realize it or not, there's a lot of people that simply view this as a cash grab out of you. And Tim's little joke about giving up streaming to go into gambling is literally the embodiment of that, which honestly was just a terrible joke. It didn't fucking land, man.
I want to respect you, but I can't.
Now, later on in that same video, TimTheTatman actually has a response to people telling him not to make Battlefield 6 like Call of Duty.
Don't Call of Duty our Battlefield. I don't fully understand that. Like, people like that, I really don't understand. Like, people think because there's a BR, like, Battlefield is a good game right now, correct?
Bro, your receptors is down, homie. Your receptors is down.
There's a reason we fucking cut that shit.
Oh, no.
I was extremely
That's
interested,
terrible.
like, genuinely, I was very interested in hearing what he had to say about people saying, don't make Battlefield 6 like Call of Duty. But instead of getting into that, he just starts talking more about the BR in Battlefield 6, when there's more than just the Battle Royale that's making people have this assumption that people are trying to make Battlefield 6 like Call of Duty. Let's talk about the people that are surrounding TimTheTatman. I don't know why he didn't even bring this shit up, but the guy he was reacting to earlier in the video, Mr. FaZe fucking Swag, has countless clips talking about how he wants UAVs and kill streaks and all this other rage bait about how he wants Battlefield 6.
Yep. They have all said it. Every single streamer that plays Warzone has turned around and said that they, like Swag, turned around and said if he played Medic, if the person was right beside him, yeah, he'd revive him. But if the person is over, he ain't going to run to survive him. Why? Because he wants to turn around and get clips and he wants to make it entertaining for people. So he's going to run past him. He said, and he goes, I'm not going to do that. You don't do that in Warzone. You don't do that in Call of Duty. So why should he do it? Well, what the fuck you doing playing that game then, dickhead?
To be more like Call of Duty without fucking saying it. That's what these people mean. Now, obviously, when you talk about the Battle Royale, there's a reason people bring that shit up with a game like Battlefield 6. Like I said, the multiplayer is already extremely well-rounded. Not only is there admittedly not a necessity with a BR in a game like Battlefield 6, but when you talk about splitting resources, this is exactly why, for the last few years of Call of Duty, you have seen the exact same theme. Warzone has become a detriment to the multiplayer. It hasn't been up until literally this year with Black Ops 7 that I would genuinely say the multiplayer is being pushed significantly more than the Warzone. And that is what people do not want with Battlefield 6, because we're already getting to that point where, Tim, not only is it you, but there's a ton of other people out there that are already checking out of the multiplayer because of the idea of a battle royale. Not even the fact that it's already out and that people are enjoying it, or maybe they're not enjoying it. It's not even that. The shit isn't even out and people are already starting to prioritize that feeling over in.
And he said it right from the start when he said about the battle royale in Battlefield. It's not even out yet. People don't know. And he said he doesn't feel for him that it's going to be, it's going to have that replayability on it. Well, how would you fucking know? How would you know whether it's going to have replayability until you actually fucking play it? And it's not out yet. No one knows what it's going to be like. Firestorm, yeah, we all know that failed. It just didn't sit, but I know that they've learned from it. There's an old saying that says that you don't lose, you either win or you learn. And Battlefield learnt from Firestorm, and I'm pretty sure that this one will be a banger.
Enjoying the multiplayer, which is not a good thing for the developers and the development and updates of Battlefield 6 multiplayer compared to the BR. And to end this video off, I have an extremely easy example of this, where Tim reacts to the trailer of Battlefield 6 Season 1. And these are some of the first words out of his fucking mouth.
What I'm hoping I see is the Battle Royale gameplay, because that is coming in Season 1.
Yeah, I mean, is TimTheTatman hooked on Battle Royale? Like, does he get commission from Warzone, from Activision? Does he get commission from them every time he says Battle Royale? Because that's all he's concerned about.
So
This guy really loaded up the Season 1 trailer for Battlefield 6, a game that has been out for like 2 goddamn weeks. And one of the first thing this guy wants and hopes for and wants to see is fucking Battle Royale.
That's just the tip of this iceberg.
Oh
Look,
no!
I get it. Battle Royale coming very shortly after the launch of this game is honestly an incredible chess move against Call of Duty. Also, the fact that it's rumored to be coming with Season 1, of course, when the Season 1 trailer comes out, you might expect to see it in the trailer. But this scenario right here literally proves the entire point. The Season 1 trailer did not include shit to do with the Battle Royale, because it was meant to highlight the continuation of Battlefield 6 as a multiplayer, because it's literally that fucking good. And it deserves that continuation of hype and priority. But Tim and all of the people just like him, the first brain-rotted idea in their mind is, oh, Battle Royale, oh my god, new BR. Hopefully I see BR in this trailer.
Fuck school! Fuck all this bullshit! What the fuck?
Brother, slow your roll. The identity of Battlefield 6 is not BR. Expecting and hoping to see it in the Season 1 trailer should not be the first thought in your mind, nor the first words out of your mouth, especially as a content creator, because now you're just pushing this idea on thousands of other people. And like we've been saying this entire time, that is not what Battlefield 6 needs. And when people say that streamers ruin other games, this is literally why. So in closing, Mr. TimTheTatman, this is another salutations from the Scat Master himself. I don't hate you, I don't dislike you, I don't even dislike your content, but these are the sort of moments that make you seem disingenuous, that make you seem like you don't really give a flying fuck about the game itself, you just want that opportunity for money and a
Well, let's get into it. I'm not going to play the rest because it's only got a little bit left to go. My reaction to that is Fooly has hit it. He's hit the nail on the head. He has shown the idiocracy or the way Warzone streamers think that every single game should have a BR. Battlefield has always been a multiplayer game. Battlefield has always had big multiplayer maps. Battlefield has always been about the battlefield. It wanted to immerse you into a battlefield. It wanted to have you think, is this what it's like? You know, that realism to a point. You know, and at the end of the day, it's still only a game, but these streamers, these Warzone streamers, these Call of Duty streamers have just turned around and shit on it and said, well, you know, we want it to be the same. Is it going to be the same as Warzone? Are we going to have UAVs? Are we going to have kill streaks? Are we going to have this? Are we going to have that? Are we going to have crates drop? Are we going to get loadouts? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? As I said before, Firestorm was a shit show and Battlefield have learnt from it. Who knows what the next BR is going to have? But I can guarantee you it is not going to be like Warzone. It's going to be far from Warzone. It's going to still be destruction. They're only putting it in there as an option. Multiplayer is where Battlefield is at. And yeah, these streamers have they have no idea. Really, they have no idea they're so blinked on what they want to play, and that it's been burnt into their head for so long that's what BRs are. Like, you know, it's not, and Battlefield will show a different side of it. And I really hope that TimTheTatman and that just, you know, shut the fuck up, like he said, because yeah, it's different game, and you're not going to get this, you're not going to get that. And I can guarantee you, as soon as BR drops on you know, on a Season 1 launch, they're going to turn around and bag it out. They will turn around and bag it out because they're going to put it up against a game, a Warzone that they've been playing for the last 5-10 years. So anyway, that is Fooly absolutely roasting TimTheTatman, and he did roast Swag as well. And I totally agree with Fooly. I think that these streamers have ruined games because people watch them and then people's minds are closed. They're not open to anything else. They're closed because a multi-million-dollar person that streams has got influence over them and they believe what they say. And if they turn around and said that Battlefield Battle Royale is going to be absolutely terrible, people ain't going to play it. But at the end of the day, the real OGs that have played all the Battlefields are going to play it. I'll have a crack at it. But yeah, as Fooly said, Battlefield is a multiplayer game, and this is just an extra. Anyway, that is me, Chico Bean. Say good day to your mum, and I'm out. Bye-bye.